This week, we walk our way towards the start of the month of Kislev. This is that time of year when we begin to welcome Shabbat a bit earlier each week, when the sunlight slips away a little bit earlier and the natural darkness increases slowly. We look forward towards the start of Hanukkah. Both the rhythms of the natural world and the flow of the Jewish calendar remind us that we have to begin to orient ourselves towards a place of courage and trust. We have to activate our inner reserves to ignite light on our own, to initiate that light, and to bring the illumination to our days, to the lives of others, and to the world around us. Looking ahead, we begin to think about how we will place our Hanukkah by a window, to share the light that we kindle, to make it visible to others as a source of inspiration and wonder. We will publicize what is miraculous, what is wondrous, the nisim and niflaot that fill our lives, even those that are sometimes hidden or a little bit less visible. As we move closer to winter and Hanukkah, we approach also the end of the calendar year. And it is a time at Orot when we look forward and we look back to reflect on where we have traveled together over 2021. In 2021, we continued to move through the pandemic together. When faced with isolation and uncertainty, we turned towards one another around shared Torah, shared spiritual practice, shared conversation, and growth. Our online programming grew by leaps and bounds to include many new students from around the country. Orot was there with programming for so many sectors of our community, with weekly classes on sacred Jewish texts and teachings, on the spiritual practices that nourish our daily lives, on the ethical frameworks that we can use every day to better ourselves and our relationships, and to find footing in the midst of turbulence. We continue to offer our monthly Rosh Chodesh groups, learning events in preparation for holidays, and programming that integrated embodied spiritual practice and the creative arts. Our mindfulness programming expanded a great deal due to a growing need and interest. We added a second free weekly mindfulness session on Friday mornings to welcome Shabbat, in addition to our regular Tuesday night sessions, both free to the community and open to anyone who wants to join and explore the practice and teachings. We designed and offered a number of in-person mindfulness programs for young adults this past summer, branching out and creating partnerships with various local organizations. In addition, after piloting our Peaceful Parent project and then experiencing the incredible new stresses of the pandemic on families, we knew, without a doubt, that the work we were doing was urgent. We were honored, therefore, to receive a prestigious signature grant from the Covenant Foundation to continue the expansion of the work. Over the past year, we fielded an enormous amount of interest in this program from communities around the country, and we now have 15 and counting different current and future sites for Peaceful Parent cohorts. It has been clear that Jewish parents and their families need support and nourishment, especially in this moment. And Orot is truly privileged to be able to offer this program and grow our reach to more parents and families. Over the past year, we have heard the need from all of you, and we have responded as best as we could, creating holy micro communities for people to support and nourish them with the rich well of Jewish wisdom. And it became clear this year, more than ever before, that the work Orot is doing is truly not a luxury. It is a necessity, a life raft for many. Last Hanukkah, we pledged to do everything we could to share the warmth and light of Jewish wisdom with anyone who needed it. And we feel gratified to have been able to magnify that light in such broad and deep ways in so many different pockets of our community throughout 2021. And that is our pledge for 2022, to continue to open the doors, to extend arms, to grow the table, to invite more and more people into the shared light and warmth. It's the core work of Orot. And we need your help to continue to make that possible. I want to thank all of our supporters who have already stepped up and shared so generously to make the work we're doing possible. We invite you to join us, to add your light to our communal light that grows brighter each day, with each Jewish heart and spirit that is held and nurtured. Thank you.